everybody, Skax here, and welcome to my match review of the Manchester United v Arsenal game, ending just a few minutes ago. 2-1 Manchester United as the final result. I'm not too disappointed, considering we did put in a good performance, and we kind of had an eye on next Thursday and when we're going to be playing Atletico Madrid. So we did kind of rest a lot of players. We played a lot of younger players. We gave Mavropanos his debut, and lots of younger players featured in this one. There's only really one or two players out of that squad who are going to be playing on Thursday in Madrid. So we kind of had our eyes on that. It was a good performance from the players that were put out there. I thought Chambers and Mavropanos did kind of good. I mean, for their first proper partnership in a game against Manchester United, who had pretty much a full team out and playing against us in this one. We gave a good account of ourselves. That is what I wanted from this game. It's a lot more positive than I was feeling, even though we lost 2-1. But it had to be Fellaini, didn't it? I mean, as soon as you see him warming up, you just know there's always a danger of like a 90-minute header from Fellaini. And of course, that's what happened. That is what happened. We lose 2-1. And I'm kind of in a weirdly good mood, even though we lost 2-1. But to be honest, let's face it, the match should have ended 1-1. It was only for Fellaini coming on and just doing what he does, I guess you can say. But the match should have really ended 1-1 when you look at it. And I'm not too disappointed, considering we did give the opportunity to a lot of younger players. In my opinion, Iwobi is continuously proving, though, why he just should not be an Arsenal player. He was the one player in the whole game that I was just thinking he just doesn't deserve to even be in this team. I mean, Nelson was okay. Maitland-Niles was very, very good. He had a good performance there. Mkhitaryan was our best player by far. He really acted as though he had something to prove against his old team. I did really like the very nice touch from Ferguson, the Manchester United fans applauding Wenger as he came out for the final game against their team, and Mourinho coming over as well and saying, or giving his thanks and appreciation to Wenger and what he's done for the club. Even though Ferguson and Wenger were bitter rivals back in the day, Ferguson came down and he was the one who called Mourinho over to basically wish Wenger well, and they presented him with a little trophy as well. So it was a really nice touch. It was kind of like a weird testimonial feel to that match. There wasn't really too many nasty challenges. There weren't really too many ill thoughts in the game, like from player to player. It was kind of like a weird friendly encounter, which I think that's why Man United didn't absolutely batter us in the game, which that really they should have, considering the two team sheets that we saw before the match. But I'm in a good mood. We gave a good account of ourselves, but I do think it was more of a testimonial vibe to that game. So I don't really see much stock in analysing the game too much, like a lot of Arsenal fans will do. There's no real need to do it because it was like a farewell kind of game. I mean, no other team is going to give Wenger that kind of reception in the remaining games that we do have. I can't see that happening. Ferguson, it was just a really nice touch from him and the Man United fans. As I said, not really too disappointed. We are all focus basically is on Thursday and us trying to win in Madrid, and we rested most of our players for that game. So 2-1 is a disappointing result a little, but considering the players we had out there, the experience they've got, playing very well against a top Man United side, when you look at it on the basis of like where they are in the table, how they're playing. What shocked me though is they didn't really come at us. They didn't really test us too much. I mean, Xhaka was like hero, then zero, then hero, then zero, all throughout the whole game. And we need a reliable central defensive midfielder. So I'm hoping that when we get the new manager in, he's going to address that situation and only give players like one or two chances. And if that's it, then like if they make mistakes, basically that's it, and then they lose their place. Is what I'm trying to say. So 2-1 is a loss for us, and Wenger's last game against Mourinho as Arsenal manager ends in a loss. But it's an unfortunate one. It didn't really deserve it. It's just a lucky header from Fellaini, who actually kind of headed it on to Xhaka, and then it just loops over into the back of the net. You knew there was always that chance after Fellaini come on. So yeah, disappointing result, but I'm in kind of a good mood. So I'm focusing on Atletico Madrid, to be honest. All my focus is on that match because we just need to try and get back in the Champions League. If we don't, we're in Europa League. We've got another season for the manager to build a good Europa League team anyway. So it is not all doom and gloom like it was for me last week. After we drew against Madrid, I was just in such a bad mood, considering I thought, oh, that's it, the whole season's done. But I'm going to leave it here, guys, before I start rambling on about Madrid. That is the game for next week, and I'll probably do a preview before we go into that game as well. I've been Skax. You guys have been awesome. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon with another video.